What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I am in Buchanan State Forest. This is my first time at this particular site. I've been on this road a couple times, but this is my first time at this particular site. This is site 25. It's Oregon Upper, I think is what they call it online. But anyway, we are out here. I got the truck, we've got the Gazelle tent set up, and we are just having a really good time. We're just here for Memorial Day weekend, and I have got a lot of cooking to do. I'm feeding a lot of people this weekend, and because of that, I now have two fridges. So this is the new Bouge RV Rocky 40. This is their Rocky Series, so this is their like ruggedized, the ruggedized fridge series. And honestly, I've used this on, this is my like second or third trip with this, and I am seriously impressed with it. I have it running as a single zone for drinks right now, but if you watched a couple weeks ago, I was using this as my pizza fridge when I was down at Cape Lookout. Here in the Bouge RV fridge, new Rocky Series. This is the 40 liter. They have them in several different sizes. This is technically a dual zone, but I took everything out, so that's a single zone. But one of the really cool features about this, which I will probably show you guys later, is it comes with a battery pack. So I can pull this cooler completely out of the truck and set it up like somewhere else, and then it'll run for, because I have the 39 liter, this will run for, I believe it's 4 hours, which is insane to me. And then there's also a solar panel over there that can power the fridge as well. But for right now, I'm gonna start cooking some chicken and chorizo taquitos for lunch. I'm going to be using peanut oil for the frying, chicken breast, and then I have some chorizo still in the other fridge up here. This is where all the food and stuff is. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get that started. I'm going to prep the chicken. I'm going to cook all the meat first, and then I will get to the frying stages. So the first thing I'm going to do is cook this chicken up. So I want to make like taco style chicken. My hands washed here. Where'd the spices go? Where'd the new spices go? So for these, I'm going to be using like just the standard 4-season spicing for tacos. That is stuff for later. That's all stuff for the fried rice. Guess this is 5. Yeah, the 5 spices. I should learn how to count, huh? But yeah, you know, you got your standard salt and pepper, and then you got cumin, onion powder, garlic powder. Honestly, you don't really need much else in your kit. I'm still getting used to the new single-sided layout. For the most part, it's been working really, really well, but there's some downsides to it right now. But I think once I get everything set up the way that I want it, I think everything will be looking pretty good. The biggest issue that I have right now, as you can see with everything that is here right now, is all of my cooking stuff, all of my like pantry items, I guess you could call it, don't really have a place to go. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is getting more Wolfpack boxes or something similar, and just making that my pantry, just because it would be nice to have something that goes in and out, and that's a box that can be closed. But yeah, so that's like the biggest thing that I need to solve right now is my pantry situation. All right, enough talking. Let's get to cooking. I think I'm just gonna cut this chicken up into like little tiny strips almost. So it'll kind of be like it's shredded, but it's really just chopped up chicken breast. The reason I'm doing it so thin is because 1, cooks faster, and 2, it makes it easier to eat. Because we're working with such soft tortillas, you don't want the chicken to have this like hard juxtaposition to that. So it's almost like I'm shaving this chicken up. Toss another log on this fire real quick, because I am slacking. Okay. And like literally everything I do in life, oh look, looks like an Oriole. Anyway, like everything I do in life, just kind of eyeball them here. A little bit of keeling goes a long way. I don't know where I'm going. A long way away from here, apparently. So I'm sort of just mixing this up with my knife, mostly because I don't want to get my hands dirty again. Yeah. Get all of those spices mixed around in there. Toss a little bit of oil on them too. In the meantime, grab myself a drink. Yeah, you see how soft this chicken is? I can cut it with a silicone spatula. Like, that's what I want. I want to be able to do that. I've been waiting for another disaster. This is totally safe. I said this is totally safe what I'm doing and definitely not dangerous.
Mom, our mattress is deflated. Someone likes it. No, I can take.
Switch the campsite around a little bit, move my truck over here because it's just still a sloppy mess over there. But here's a good way for me to show you the power controls with this Rocky fridge. So I just have like the standard connection in here. It's also a mess back there, ignore that. But come over here, you can see it's got power. Set at 32 degrees, it's running off the battery power. Now I'm gonna get the solar panel and cable. Okay, so this is honestly my first time using this. So we are gonna learn together. Looks like you can connect two panels together if you wanted to. Okay. Now something that is nice about this panel is that it's got these eyelets on it, so I could like hang it somewhere if I wanted to, but I think I'm just gonna prop it up on the ground and see what we can do here. Aha, there it goes. Look at that. That's seriously impressive. Oh, you see that? It's charging. That's seriously impressive. Now, the whole reason I put it back here too is because one, now the kids can get to it, and two, it makes getting up to this now higher step a little bit easier. I can just step right on top of that. I'm pretty impressed with this thing. That's pretty awesome. All right, so it's basically 315, 316 now. Back down to temp on the fridge. And like I said, this battery is supposed to last for 4 hours. So theoretically, by the time 7:15 comes around, this battery should either be dead or charged with that solar panel. So I'm gonna see how long this goes. I'm just gonna leave it set up like this because I'm genuinely curious to see how long it's gonna keep running. And it's keeping the drinks cold. So I mean, if it shuts off too, it's gonna be kind of like a cooler anyway. So yeah, just gonna let it sit and see what happens. It's like 8:15. Sun went down, put the solar panel away, but we still have 2 bars of battery on this thing. I'm impressed. It is now way late, 10 o'clock. This thing is still on. So we've made it back home, and I just wanted to give you guys some final thoughts on this Bouge RV fridge. I am seriously impressed with this unit. It has worked exactly as I was told it was going to work. It looks pretty sweet too, you know, like I like the finish of it. It holds temperature really, really well. I also like this latching mechanism, and actually like you can hear it click. Overall, I'm just super impressed with this fridge. The battery pack feature alone is one of the coolest things about this fridge. I have let that fridge sit like in the back seat of a car overnight several times, and the battery is still running in the morning. So the refrigerator is still cold in the morning. The solar panel has enough power in it to kind of, once the battery is charged all the way, kind of keeps it topped off, which is nice. It's only a 50-watt solar panel, so it's not gonna like, you know, keep the fridge running when it's sitting out like in full-blown sun, but it does keep that battery topped off pretty nicely, which is nice. The only thing with that solar panel that I wish it had was a little bit longer of a power lead, but that's something that I can do myself. I can just modify the one that came with it, and that's not that big of a problem. You can also, looks like you can daisy chain 2 of those panels together to get 100 watts of solar, which I do think would actually run that fridge in the middle of the sun. So overall, like I said, I'm extremely impressed with this refrigerator. I will probably end up replacing the Dometic in the camper with this Bouge RV fridge because I just don't need a 75-liter dual zone anymore. If you guys are interested in more information about the fridge, I'll put a link to it down in the description down below. Also, Bouge RV sent me a discount code for these refrigerators, so if you are looking at purchasing a new fridge, you can use my discount code, which is down in the description down below. But for now, that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around to the end, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.